Alright. Welcome back to another video. Leaving work now, we're going to go to the gym. Is this zoomed in? Oh, geez, now it is. We're going to go to the gym. I'm going to hit a solid push day. And I'm going to try and talk a little more during this video, actually. We'll see how that goes. But, yeah, a push day. I'm going to focus mainly on chest. We'll probably do like one shoulder movement, maybe lateral raises. And then do like 2 tricep movements. Yeah, I think that's what we'll do for the most part. See you, David. David, bye.
What?
I'm saying see ya. Do what? Maybe Tuesday.
Tuesday?
Yeah.
I get Thursday.
You want to be in the video?
Hell yeah.
I'm recording my intro right now.
Are you actually?
Yeah.
What do you want me to do? Lifting?
Huh?
What do you want me to do? Lift?
No, I was just saying, you want to say hey? You want to say hey?
What's up?
You'll see it.
Gabe's favorite co-worker at Phase 3 Fitness.
Alrighty, I'm gonna get out of here.
Alright, see you later.
Alright, I'll see you. You'll see yourself in the video. That'll be weird.
Dude, I'm gonna like it and share it.
Yeah. Yeah. See ya. Alright. Whoa. Ooh, dark. Anyways, back to what I was saying before. We're gonna hit chest. Chest, shoulders, and some triceps at the very end. So the gym that I'm going to, I really like their Smith machine. So I think I'm probably going to start with incline Smith. And then I'll probably do that and then do either incline dumbbell press or the like machine plate loaded press. And then finish off with flies for chest. And then I'm pretty certain for shoulders, we're just going to hit like 3 or 4 sets of lateral raises. But we're going to do a drop set on each of them. So what I typically do for that is I will start with like 10 or 15 pound dumbbells, go to failure on that, and then drop down to 5 pound dumbbells. And if you ever do those, normally at first the 5 pounds seems way too light. And then you get to like rep 8 and you're like, oh, never mind. Okay. And then the burn really starts to set in. So we'll do that. And then for triceps, I'm really picky about my tricep movements. I think probably rope extensions. And then single arm extensions. Maybe I might do like some overhead dumbbell extensions instead. Just kind of depends on how I'm feeling, but we'll kind of see as the workout goes on. Typically what dictates that is what dictates it is the movements I've done previously. So like if I'm doing chest, certain chest movements for me are indirectly hitting my triceps. So it's kind of just more of a gut feeling kind of thing where I'll get to the actual tricep movements and I'll be like, well, maybe I'll just do this instead of this because I did this chest movement and I really felt it a little bit there for a certain part of my tricep or something like that. It's not going to be like, like my triceps are pumped from doing chest movements, nothing like that, but it's like I can still feel that my triceps were also hit. So it'll just kind of, whatever the movements I do for chest will also kind of dictate what I'll feel like doing for triceps. Yeah. So, yeah. I think that's really all I have to say for the moment being. there are some points I will try and bring up later. I just don't want to do them now because I'll run out of things to say. That's such a strange thing. Like, when I'm doing these videos, my brain just stops working. Like, I just can't think of things to say, and things do not come to me naturally. I have to really sit there and, like, discuss with myself what I'm about to say. Like, it's so strange. Okay, there was at one point when I was doing these where I would actually have it was like a notepad, and I would have points that I wanted to bring up, but even when I had them, like, written down, my brain would just stop working. I'd be like, yeah, I just don't know how to bring these up anymore, so I'm just going to skip this. It's very strange. So I'm trying to get better at doing that and just, like, fluently talk about the workout itself. A little close there. So, yeah. We'll see what I can do. I think what I might stop doing is including music. Watching my videos back, a lot of it is just a freaking music video. So, which also I do like at the same time. I might, like, there's those, like, shots that I get that I like where it's almost as if you're kind of watching a movie. I like those shots. I just might not include music and just keep the mic on the whole time. Yeah. We'll see how I like it. So I'm gonna guzzle down this pre-workout here, and then we'll get to the gym. I'm gonna do my warm-up, but you will not see it. I think you've seen the warm-up enough times that you know what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna get the band out. I'm gonna do some band movements, and that'll be pretty much it. So I will see you during the first set of what I'm assuming is going to be incline Smith machine bench. Alright. We'll get into this first set here. I already did my warm-up sets, my actual warm-up. It felt fine. I haven't done Smith machine incline in a little bit. I've actually been doing a lot of flat Smith machine press, and that's felt really good. I'm gonna fix this. This mic keeps kind of running away from me. I feel like, well, come on. Alright, hopefully that stays the way it's supposed to. Nope, I just messed it up. My lord. This is not part of the plan. Alright. Whatever, like that. Screw it. Ooh, almost up ahead. I got a little heavier, a little quicker than I thought. Good Lord. we'll do that for like 2 more sets. Yeah. Alright, we're gonna call this one the last set here, and then we're gonna move on to something. I'm thinking probably, actually, you know what I just thought of? There's a machine incline chest press that I want to use that I don't have anywhere else. So we'll do that. We'll knock this out first. Oh, I didn't fix where this thing was at from the last time I did it. Oh well. Oh man. Really lose all of my momentum on like that second to last rep. Oh. Alright, let's go ahead and move on. Alright. I changed my mind. So we're gonna do this machine because I really fix this a little bit. I really enjoy being able to push and having a close grip and really being able to squeeze the hell out of my chest. Also, I tried that machine I was just talking about. It didn't quite feel the same as it used to. So, unfortunate, but oh well. Ooh. Oh yeah, that's one of those movements that just feels good the whole way through. And I don't get really the same feeling from any other machine. This is just the hoist chest press. Oh, you can see the name right there. It's just the hoist chest press, so it moves with you as you push, which hoist is kind of hit or miss, honestly. They have a few really good machines and a few really bad machines. Like any of the leg machines for hoist kind of suck. It's strange, but most of their upper body ones are pretty good. But yeah, we'll do 2 more sets of this and then hit a quick thing of lateral raises, and then we'll do some triceps. But I'm trying not to stress about the time here, but we're cutting it close, that's for sure. I need to go home and make sure I can eat and then go to sleep and get a full, well, at least 6 hours of sleep. I'm not getting 7 at this point. Oh well. Alright, I decided against the dumbbell thing I talked about earlier. For some reason I just wanted to do the cable, just cable lateral raises. I don't know, I haven't done those in a while, so I just kind of felt like doing them. Also, I don't think I mentioned this yet, but I got a new intro workout. It's from Nick Walker's brand, Mutant, and it's pretty good. It's red cherry or something. Yeah, it tastes pretty good, but you can tell it's like, there's no like artificial shit in it. Like there's, I don't know, it's one of those things where it's like, it tastes good, but not good enough that it wouldn't be healthy for you. You know what I mean? So like it tastes good, but not that good. So, I don't know, when like certain supplements taste like, not taste bad, but they don't taste great, that normally means that it's a pretty good supplement for you. I use this example like, you know, you have like a donut tastes pretty good, but then you have chicken, which is way better for you, that, you know, doesn't taste bad, but it's not as good as a donut. Whereas like, you know, this isn't like, you know, a crazy sugary flavor or anything like that. It's more like chicken. Like, it's good for you and it gets the job done. And you don't gotta worry about it too much. It is genuinely pretty good though, for being a really healthy, on point intro workout. In case you don't know, because some of you may not, intro workout is going to be your BCA, so your branched chain amino acids. That's going to help you sustain a really good pump throughout your workout and make your recovery in between sets a lot more productive than if you were just drinking water. That being said, water is still obviously really good for you, but drinking things like branched chain amino acids is going to really add a positive to your recovery time in between sets and afterwards as well, after the workout. So being like, you know, you could get, you know, the powdered supplement, whether it be like, you know, Mutant from Nick Walker or like Ghost amino acids or Bucked Up or whatever. It can also be something like Gatorade or Powerade. Both of those serve the same function with a little bit more sugar and carbs, but they do serve the same function. Anyways, let me get to this set here before I lose the pump because I've been talking too much. Did I hit the camera? No. These particularly, I like to stand kind of close to the machine and lean out. One thing I just noticed that I've started to do recently with lateral raises in general. See, I used to, when I would come up, I would typically stop about here. And I think that was just because I figured, I know exactly why I did it. I had heard at one point or another that if you're coming up and you go up here, that you're activating more of your traps than you are your shoulders, which could be true as well. But what I found out was that if I do come here and go up just a little bit more, so about here, so like on these, right, I'm here and I'm actually coming just about here. The shoulder activation for me is way better, which you might think is a no-brainer because I'm coming up a little higher, so I'm technically squeezing more. But I mean, I guess certain things aren't a no-brainer. But yeah, coming up here and going a little bit higher, definitely feel the difference in that than just stopping like right here. Now, I sometimes will do, like at the end of every set, I will stop about here and just start repping out partials or forced reps, as many as I can. Because I mean, right, you're still doing the same movement, so you're gonna get more blood flow, more activation anyways. But yeah, coming up here, I felt has really helped my shoulder growth. It's so weird because I distinctly remember learning that if you go too far, that at that point you're just activating your traps, not your shoulders. I probably learned that like 5 years ago and just never questioned it. Always question things, not everything. When it comes to working out, it's very weird because certain things are going to feel different to certain people. Just how it is. Anyways, on to the next thing. Alright, we're going to go ahead and we're going to finish off with just single arm tricep extensions, my more favorite movements. Yeah, we're pressed for time at this point. I don't want to do too much more, so let's get this over with. Not over with, but you know what I mean. feel like I can go heavier on that. That's way lighter than I thought it was going to be. You know what? I just thought about this. I think I'm actually going to superset it with these flies that are way over here. Right there. I'm going to do that. That way I can also make sure I'm ending with the chest pump as well. Because, you know, while my chest is still pumped, I feel like it's been a little while since the last time I did a chest movement. Which, you know, it's only been technically one movement since then, but, you know, you can never be too careful. I really like that. This fly machine. The only other two they have in here is like kind of weird. Like they have you can't see it in the camera, but they have a hoist one that actually isn't very good at all. I know I said earlier that most of those machines are pretty good. I lied because the hoist machine over here, that's the flies, is not good at all. But the one that I just did are like perfect. Those right there. And it's got a good stretch on it too. And the squeeze you get is just phenomenal. I like when I'm wearing a hoodie and I can squeeze and I can see. I don't even see it in the camera out of curiosity. Let's see. Like, whoops, okay, well we don't want it that low. Can you just, right there please? I squeeze and I can see the indentions in my chest. It's just nice, that's all. It's just nice to notice. I think we're gonna do one more set of this and then we're gonna go look at the pump. Should be pretty cool. Gonna go a little bit heavier for this last set. Really secure that chest pump. Oh, we're gonna do a drop set. That was a little heavier than I anticipated. A quick drop set. Okay. Alright. Let's go look at the pump. Alright. Nice. Alright, let me take this mic off real quick. Actually, I think you should be able to still hear me for the most part. It might be a little faint. Ooh, jeez. Wow, I am white. Whoa. White. Alright, well, I was thinking about putting it on my necklace, but that's not gonna work. Man, I gotta... Can I lower this? I don't know. Let me zoom in a little bit. There we go. I feel like what I'm seeing in the mirror right now is not translating what I'm seeing on the camera. It's very bright. Maybe I try this instead. I'll go a little forward. I gotta find, that might be too dark. Oh, it's too dark. What the heck? Maybe I'm too far away. Maybe that's the problem. Maybe if I go in a little bit closer. Am I still really white? Yeah, I am. Oh well, whatever. Oh, there we go. That's okay. It fixed it. All right. Okay. Let me zoom out a little bit. I mean, that chest pump looks great. I'm gonna take these off. Sick. All right. A pretty good push workout, I would say. Yeah, it wasn't bad at all. That's actually the first, like, push workout I've done in quite a while. Like, most of my workouts are either just one muscle or, like, upper body and arms. but like just push on its own, like chest, shoulder, try kind of deal. I haven't done that on its own in a while, so it felt good. The Smith machine felt a little heavier than I anticipated it being, but that's only because I haven't used that specific Smith machine in a while. I also haven't done just like incline Smith in a while as well. But all in all, that felt really good. Yeah, everything felt pretty nice. Yeah. So one thing I've been thinking about, because I don't know how to transition into this question, but one thing that I have been asking myself, which I thought would be pretty good to share here, rude, is, I lost the question, give me 1 second, a little anticlimactic, I'm really losing the question now that I'm starting to speak about it. I gotta say it in my head first. Oh, okay, I got it. Don't worry about it. I got it. All right. The question is, what... Oh, nope, I lost it again. What is happening right now? I have it on, like, the tip of my tongue, and I just can't... I'm getting all the words mixed up. It's so stupid because it's supposed to be a really good moment, and now I've ruined it because I can't remember the lining of the question. I have to think about it. Give me a second. Hang on. Let me think. Okay, I have it. The question is, what are you sacrificing in order to stay comfortable? Now, I want you to think about it, and I'll say it again. What are you sacrificing to stay comfortable? Now, I have my answer to that. Now, I'm not going to tell you my answer because I want you to make your own answer. But there are many points in life where you are going to have the chance and the opportunity to do something out of your comfort zone. And it may be incredibly small things, or it may be really big things. Whether it be like, I don't know, just doing an activity that you're not comfortable with, that's not what I'm saying, but like an activity that is just genuinely outside of your comfort zone. Whether that is hanging out with a larger group of friends than you normally do, or maybe going to a place you just wouldn't normally go to. Or it could be a bigger thing where maybe you have a job opportunity or something like that that is just, right outside your comfort zone. So you're a little iffy on it. It could be something like that. Or like for me personally, this is just one of my things, is that filming in a crowded gym, typically kind of outside my comfort zone. Now, that's just something that's a good example to think on. But yeah, so you really should ask yourself, what are you sacrificing in order to stay comfortable? There is a quote from someone who I don't remember who it's from, but essentially in life you have two options, which is you either live comfortably, I'm sorry, hang on, that's not it. You stay comfortable to live uncomfortably, or you decide to live uncomfortably to later live comfortably. It's a weird tongue twister, honestly, now that I'm saying it out loud. But yeah, so you either live comfortably your whole life, and in order to live uncomfortably, or you make the decision to live uncomfortably now to live comfortably later. And that's just something that's been really going through my mind here recently. But it's very interesting because I think the comfort zone is what kills a lot of people's ambitions and dreams and things like that. And it's weird because sometimes you don't even notice that you're in your comfort zone until it's far too late. Which, well, that's not necessarily true. I guess it's never necessarily too late, but there are times when you're going to realize that you've been in your comfort zone for way too long and you've missed a handful of opportunities. I'm not saying that's me, but I'm just saying, like, you know, there are those cases where that does happen. But yeah, so something to think about, something I'm going to end the video on is, what are you sacrificing in order to stay comfortable? So it's something that has really, you know, been a heavy thought for me here recently. So yeah, I'm going to end the video there. Think on that, write it down, jot it down. You know, you don't have to have an answer now, but, and it's not one of those things that's like you're going to have a definite answer, I don't think, because I don't have a definitive answer for it, but it is one of those things where it's like you will question your future decisions, I think, with that question. Anyways, so yeah, what are you sacrificing in order to stay comfortable? So, it's a good workout. I'm going to go home and I'm going to eat and go to bed because it is way past my bedtime. So I appreciate y'all watching, and I will catch you in the next one. See ya.